Hello everybody and happy Monday. I hope you're having a great day. It is already 7 o'clock at night on Monday and I am just going a little bit crazy. I normally record my stuff the night before and I had plenty of time to do that and I was working on ideas and then that didn't pan out, so I was like, okay, I'll do something early in the morning, and then I couldn't sleep because my brain was all like, you haven't recorded anything, what are you gonna do? I don't know. And it's ridiculously frustrating. I'm mad right now, so I'm gonna talk to you because you guys are my internet friends. You should understand, right? Right? I apologize. This isn't gonna be one of those wacky, zany, comedic... What am I doing? I don't know quite what's going on with this channel, and I'm scared and I'm terrified because there are new subscribers and I feel like I have to have my A game all the time, and it's just brain, yeah. So you can probably tell, but this video isn't scripted. I've been working on, I have like 3 discarded scripts that I just could not, But now it's too late and I have to record something. I mean, I watch a lot of other YouTubers and a lot of the big ones, if they just cannot get something done, they just don't. And I could do that, but I feel like if I miss an episode, my momentum is just gonna be shot and I'm just gonna start skipping stuff because I'll be like, this isn't quite perfect, I'm not gonna ship it. I was going to talk about where ideas came from. And so I was watching TED Talks talking about creativity, and I've read stuff on the subject, and I had an idea of doing some sort of sketch where I cut away to like a version of myself in my brain that's like bringing 2 random things together and trying to come up with something funny out of that, and I just couldn't make it work. So I discarded that, and then I was going to do something about the generation gap, how we have Gen X and Gen Y and the baby boomers and Gen Z or the I generation or whatever it is now. And I had a hook for that. I was going to talk about, because I'm 24 now, and so this is kind of the last year of my being relevant to marketers, because you have, pop music is marketed to teens, and then you have a lot of other cultural stuff that's, 18 to 24. And so I was going to have something about, I just got a letter from the internet and I'm being forced into retirement next year. And I thought maybe I could spin that into talking about how, I do feel kind of old and a little bit outdated. This is, just in the past few years, I grew up a little bit before the internet, and my age group really helped kind of shape a bit of what internet culture is now. And it's only recently that we went from lulspeak just being hilarious, or even just maybe slightly justifiable as a form of shorthand, to just spelling, grammar, psh. Of course, then my brain goes off on some whole tangent about, well, you could make a grammar Nazi video, you could even shave your mustache and be like, oh, I am the grammar Hitler. But then that was just tasteless. But it's heartbreaking right now because I want to have an idea. I want to have something that I can just present to you and say and express and communicate and interact with you guys. That's basically all that this channel has been about. Whether I'm doing comedy sketches or doing music or whatever, it's always just been about trying to say something, even if it's something small, and trying to see if you guys respond to it. And I feel like there's a level of pressure and there's a level of just inner self-criticism that's censoring every attempt that I've had over the past day to try and come up with something that I'm comfortable with. But it's paralyzing and it's depressing and it's just eating away at me. And I should say that I'm not depressed. I'm a mature person. I know that this is going to go away and that I will have ideas again. It's just a matter of, when you train your right brain to just always spin on things, it's always like, oh, it's video day. Here's a bulleted list of a whole bunch of stuff you can do. Cheers. But there's that rare moment where just you haven't been feeding it and you haven't been exercising it, and so you don't have any. So I guess I want to ask you guys for help. This whole video has just been about what it's like when you reach for something that's always been there and it suddenly isn't there. Maybe it's writer's block, maybe it's losing a friend or a family member, or maybe it's something as simple as just losing your homework. But one of the things that Zay Frank does a lot that I really like is when you take something that's just angsty or frustrating or painful or whatever it may be, and you try and transform it into something that's great and creative and special. So I want to kind of take those thoughts that we all seem to have and turn it into something creative and beautiful. So leave me a video response, or just record audio and upload it to SoundCloud and shoot me a message and send me the link, or just leave me a long comment and try and get that done sometime this week, and I will take those and try and turn them into something fun and enjoyable and creative. Thanks for listening. As always, have a fantastic Monday, and I will see you on Wednesday.